And we're here with Bonnie Start, Executive Director of the Lloydminster Native Friendship Center. Bonnie, thanks for being here with us.
Oh, you're welcome.
So much to talk about. Obviously, let's talk about the Native Friendship Center first. What is it all about and what does it do?
Well, the Friendship Center has been operating in the city here for about 35 years now.
Yeah.
So it has a long history of community services. Originally, it was set up to help Indigenous people transition from their home communities or rural communities into the city.
Yeah.
We have a lot of support services there. We run education programs. We have a partnership with the Olive Tree for the food rescue.
Okay.
Safeway, Co-op, Sobeys, we get donations from them, so it's all put out available for people to help themselves that need it.
Yeah.
We have our youth center that are filling the teepees program, so it's for youth ages 9 to 12. And the focus of that is to identify how incorporating cultural content into youth programming has long-term impacts on youth's mental well-being.
Yeah.
So it's a research program that's ongoing for 3 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
Lots of stuff that you guys do. It's a multi-purpose place, right? Like there's so many different things you guys are doing. And of course, a lot of First Nations from different backgrounds, Métis one. And we want to talk a little bit about that as well too, because you're Métis, right? And there's a lot of traditions that you guys do in terms of New Year's. We brought a lot of stuff, obviously you brought a lot of stuff here on the table for us, but let's talk a little bit about that. Tell me a little bit about that. The types of traditions, for example, there's a lot of stuff happening for Christmas, but you guys do different things for New Year's Eve.
Well, traditionally in our culture, New Year's was a big celebration.
Yeah.
So basically it was like a week-long celebration. People would, of course, start on Christmas and they would make the rounds of visiting the elders and the seniors. So they would travel from one home to another and eat and visit. And then New Year's Eve was the big celebration.
Yeah.
So that's kind of evolved now to the more, I guess, mainstream celebrations with Christmas being a big day. Yeah. But we still always celebrated New Year's as a big celebration as well, music and dancing and so it was more, traditionally it was more not so much about the gifts and Christmas, but it was more about visiting and going and seeing the elders and seniors and including them in the celebrations.
Beautiful,
so,
I love it. We should continue to do that. Everybody should do that. And let's talk a little bit about the tradition. Obviously there's purpose and there's meaning to it. What are some of the things, some of the rituals maybe that you guys did back in the day and still continue today?
Well, it wasn't so much in my day, but like in my dad's day, that was traditionally how they celebrated the holiday season. Of course, a lot of Métis families were very strong believers in the Catholic Church. So it was midnight mass and then Christmas and then the visiting and music and dancing, fiddle music and like all of that. Now it's more, well, like I said, it's more kind of evolved to the mainstream with Christmas but the traditional foods and you know, a lot of families still enjoy those is, well, I can't say it in Michif because I don't speak Michif. But it was, we called it bullets and bannock. That was, so it was meatballs.
Oh.
But yeah, they would use wild meat to prepare the meatballs and then bannock, of course, and rice pudding was a big.
Wow,
yeah.
One of my favorites. I've had rice pudding before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, so, and then also meat pies.
Yeah.
And that kind of carried through from the French side of the culture, because the French made the meat pies, and
Yeah.
so a lot of
Yeah.
families, you know, that's kind of their special dish.
Of course, and there's so much going on. What are some of the events that you guys are putting on? Is there something coming up for the?
Well, this Sunday we're actually having a multicultural seniors Christmas supper.
Okay.
So we've invited members from all the different cultural groups in Lloyd.
Yeah.
And so far we have about 60 seniors that are going to be coming, and we'll have Santa gifts for all of them.
Beautiful.
And yeah, so just kind of sharing, I guess, traditional Canadian food with the different cultural groups.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. We're running out of time, but thank
Oh.
you so much. I love the fact that you guys do so much and incorporate all the diverse communities here as well too, and you embrace them. So,
Yeah.
thank
Yeah,
you
we
so
have a lot of cultural groups that use our center.
Yeah.